Hello, gentle viewers. This is Guardian, welcoming you back to Tabletop Simulator with Clank in Space. An incredible deck builder designed by the king of the deck builders, in my opinion, Paul Denon or Deneen, I'm not sure, and published by Direwolf Digital and Renegade Games. This is a deck building adventure where players are trying to rob from the feared Lord Eradicus really cool artifacts and make it back before Lord Eradicus wakes up and murders them all in the face. Or just imprisons them, but let's be real here. Wait, what the hell happened? Why is all this stuff face up? It sure shouldn't be. That's awkward. It's randomly flipped over one of all of the minor secrets. That's kind of yikes. You're not supposed to know what's there. I didn't really see them that closely, so I'm just going to pretend I didn't see them. But yeah, you're not supposed to know what those are. Whoops. Anyway, so let's talk a bit about the game and how it works. Every turn, a player plays their hand of cards. They can play their cards in any order. And then they get to do what the cards say. There are 3 symbols that can appear on a card on the left-hand side. These include boots, which let you move. These little diamonds, which are skilled, let you buy new cards. And a sword, which you can see on our goblin friend here, but is actually not something that we've seen already. This game is, as you can probably already tell, a pastiche on all of your beloved sci-fi tropes. In point of fact, if you're more of a fantasy person, I highly recommend the original Clank, or my personal favorite, Clank Legacy. I love Legacy games. Both of which are made by the same company and play very similarly to Clank in Space, which is obligatory. Every time you say the name of the game, you have to say it exactly like that. So, during our game, we're going to be moving throughout this ship of Lord Eradicus, and we're trying to steal his artifacts and then get back to safety where we can make a lot of money. So, whenever you get a card that has a boot, you can move 1 space in the ship. A space is adjacent to anything that has a little line to it. If you see a lock, you have to have the master key to go through it. If it has a boot, it means it takes 2 movement instead of 1 to cross that line. If you see the little monster heads, it means you have to fight some stuff or take some damage in order to get the benefit. And lastly, you'll notice these all over the board. This is what stops you from getting to the artifacts. You need the command module key, and we'll talk about that later. Spaces themselves also offer occasionally benefits or occasionally pitfalls. Any space with a credit symbol gets you credits. If it's got a heart, you heal. If it's got one of these question marks, it's either a minor or major secret, which gives you a pretty cool one-time bonus. If it's got this M, it means you can go to the market, and this is where you can buy the master key, the telepass, a medkit, or some contraband, which is pretty cool. But the real thing you're trying to accomplish as you go through... Oh, there's also crystals. Crystals make certain cards more powerful, but they're not worth anything at the end of the game, I don't think. I don't think they're worth any points. They are not. So your objective is, first of all, you need to go to 2 of the 3 modules, besides the cargo bay, which in this game are the promenade, engineering, and the arena. Each of the 3 side modules are dual-sided, which means you can flip them over, and you can play a different experience. And you can put them anywhere you want. I believe Clank in Space has at least 1 expansion that adds more board pieces, but I'm not sure about that. I just have the base game right now. In 2 of those 3 sessions, you must hack by stopping in a space that has one of these little green terminals on it, which either gives you a benefit or in some cases a penalty. You have to do this twice, placing your data cubes, which then lets you pick up the command code. This really pisses off Lord Erraticus, and it makes him much more dangerous once you've done so. That's basically what you need to know about the board itself. Let's talk about buying cards, because it is a deck builder. We start with the exact same deck of 10 cards, but we do a different hand of 5 cards. In order to buy a card, you must pay the cost in the bottom right, which is generally skill, but not always. Once you buy a card, it's worth a certain number of points at the end of the game sometimes, and you get some very specific ability. Ah yes, the cranky doctor. Don't call him Bones though, because he's a doctor and nothing else. I love this game. You can also acquire... that's actually how you acquire all cards. You can also fight bad guys, like the iPod. When you fight a monster and you kill it, you discard it, and you get whatever the benefit says. It's a one-time benefit. There's also the Eternal Goblin, who is always there and can always be fought. And lastly, we have stacks of these base cards. These are always available to buy. They're not worth any points except for the memory core, but they're still pretty handy. And especially if you get a bad draw of adventure cards, they're a little bit better off. If you see this symbol, it means something happens when you place the card out. Normally it would just be 3 Clank and 2. Here, however, we each got 1 more Clank. There's also an acquire in some places, things of that nature. Okay, so the last thing I need to talk about, and you're probably wondering what I'm talking about, is Clank. This is a signature that makes Clank the franchise that it is. Whenever you play certain cards and certain things happen, you create noise. Because you're trying to sneak through the ship, right? So Lord Erraticus doesn't like shove you out the airlock or whatever. Every time you make noise, you place one of your Clank cubes in this area. Every once in a while, you will draw... Let's see if we get lucky. I'm going to shuffle these cards, don't worry about it. Come on, really? 1. Give me 1. 1. Thank you. When you see this symbol, all the cubes in this area get chucked into this bag. We shake it up, and we pull out, in this case, 3 cubes. The game is preceded with 24 black cubes. Or, if you draw one of your own cubes, you get injured. If you get all the way to the skull, you're knocked out of the game. If you're knocked out and you're in the cargo bay, you still get all your points. Otherwise, you get a big fat 0. Thanks for playing, you lose. The game ends when either all players are knocked out, or they flee the ship by taking an escape pod. So you need to basically, as a quick recap, you go through the ship, you hack 2 consoles. That then allows you access to the command module. You pick your artifact that you want to steal, and you make your way back as quickly as you possibly can. You should be flipped over. Don't be a jerk. And that's it. That's how you play Clank. So let's go ahead and get started. So immediately, the blue player stumbles out of the gate, quite literally, and makes some noise, which puts a cube into the Clank area. I then have 2 moves and 3 skill. So we're going to make the basic move everyone makes, 1, 2. Not a lot of choices when you start the game, but here we are. I then get 3 skill with which to buy cards. I am going to buy the Cranky Doctor, which will help me heal as we play, and the Trophy Hunter. Now, as soon as you acquire him, you lose 2 Clank. I don't know how he did it, but he did. Is that a plant? I have no idea, but that doesn't matter. He's one ugly bug hunter when you can see him. Maybe predator? Maybe that's what it's supposed to be? I'm not sure. But in any case, that's actually it for Blue's turn. We then discard our entire hand. And we draw 5 new ones. And now we refill the Clank deck. We got a Renegade Hacker and a Space Pirate. So this is a danger card. This means until somebody buys this card, you're going to have to draw an additional cube for every boss attack. So we really want to get this card away at some point. When he arrives, which is right now, we would put 3 black cubes back in the bag, but we don't have any, unfortunately. So that concludes the blue player's turn. We now play the white turn. White's off to a really bad start. They stumble twice. I then get Scramble and Access and Hack. We're again going to go 1, 2. And they get 2 skills which to buy cards. There aren't any that are 2 or less in the bottom row, so he's going to take himself a nice phaser. Maybe go a bit more combat heavy. We then draw 5 cards. No cards were bought off the rope, but look at this next hand. They're going to have basically their choice. Blue stumbles, as you do. Clank. And 4 cards. For skills, what looks good? The acoustic spanner. Oh dear. Buying the Space Pirate does make sense just because it makes everyone happier. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Now the danger is gone. We no longer have to pull an extra cube. There is nothing that costs only 1 skill, unfortunately. So we go ahead and draw another card. I just lose the extra skill. It'd be like that sometimes. And then we have the Phantom Agent. Very nice. We then draw 5 new cards. And we switch over to white. Now white can't move, but also gets to buy a card worth 5 skill, so that's a very nice consolation prize. What would you like to purchase? The Psychic Master is quite handy. It's drawing 2 cards. I don't really see a reason not to grab that one. Don Uno. Really, game? Really? I kind of like it a lot, actually. I think we do buy it. It by itself isn't the greatest card, but the ability to draw 2 extra cards and thus have a bigger hand is just better. It's just a great card. We then flip, and Lord Eradicus attacks. Eradicate. Game. So, all the cubes back into the bag. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. 1, 2, 3. We're all unscathed. These black cubes do stay out. Because there's events that can put them back in, but we don't put them back into the bag normally. So that is it. I'm going to put the black cubes here, just so that I don't accidentally try to put them back into the bag unless we're supposed to. There you go. All right. Then white is going to shuffle their deck and draw a fresh hand of 5 cards. Okay, blue gets to move. And now blue's got a decision to make. No, they don't. They either stand perfectly still or they go to the hyperlift. If you go to the hyperlift, you can go to any other module in like one big move. I think blue will. Blue's going to go 1. So when I go there, he can't go any farther because they don't have the lock or the command console. So it's either here or here. That's a really easy to find master secret. That's really strong, actually. I think I will actually head in that direction. So I've moved. I would heal if I'd taken any damage. I then get 3 skill. And a clank. What can we buy for 3 skill? Renegade Hacker is awfully tempting, but I want to be able to move more quickly. I'm going to take a Boldly Go. And then I draw 5, and my turn is over. White, annoyingly, doesn't have any movement. They do stumble for 1 clank. But they do get to fight if they want to. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and murder the Killbot with our phaser, and that's going to earn us 3 credits. Credits are points at the end of the game, but you can also use them to buy things during the game. So they have both functions. I then get 4 skill to buy cards with. Please note, unlike Dune Imperium, you don't refill until the end of your turn. So I don't fill that spot right now, but I do have 4 skill. Stumble isn't a program, isn't? I don't think it is. The hydroponics password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The kind of thing an idiot would put on their luggage. You can always check your discard pile at any time. Stumble isn't considered a program. See the word program under hack. It's not a bad card to have. But I think the Phantom Agent is better. It gets rid of Clank, and I can even use it to draw a card down the line. So we're going to spend our 4 skill on that, and then we redraw. And no arrival bonuses, so white then draws 5 cards, and their turn is complete. Blue has a Trophy Hunter. And 1 movement. We're going to use the Trophy Hunter first to kill the iPod. It's worth 2 credits and would cause 1 clank normally, but he actually removes a clank, 2 clank, so we actually just take that back, and we get 2 credits. That is synergy, amigos. I then get 1 movement and 3 skill. Check that. Yeah, 3 skill with which to buy a card. We're going to move. I want that minor secret pretty badly, actually. So we get a special bonus pass. We can play this 1 time, and we get the extra benefit of a card if it's tied to a faction, like this Phantom Agent that white has. That's pretty handy. And then I get to spend me 3 skills. Oh, Access is also a program. Okay. I kind of like the Helpful Prodigy. I'd like it more if it was worth points at the end of the game, though. Boldly Go is nice, but Renegade Hacker is a way to start trimming our deck, so we only get the really good stuff when we want it. And I think our deck is good enough that I can start trashing some of the lower tier cards. So I'm pretty happy about that. We then refill. No more attacks by Lord Jerkface. Oh, maybe not to call him Jerkface, he will attack. But he deserves it because he's a jerk. And then draw 2 more. White. Still no movement, but he does get to draw 2 more cards thanks to the Psychic Master. And now white can move. So first we discard the Stumble, so it's important to make sure you know you got your Clank. 2 movement for blue, or white rather. I could go right there and get a Minor Secret. If you take the Hyperlip, you have to stop. You can't go any farther than that. I think going to get the Minor Secret is the right play. There might be something really cool in there, so we're going to do that. And we get Vaporize. We can take any card in the discard pile or play area, and white instantly says, "So long, Clank. Fuck you, Stumble. You suck." That was a really helpful Minor Secret to have gotten. I can't move any farther because it'll take 2 spaces to move that place. And has 4 skill with which to purchase shiny new cards. Or shiny new card, more likely. We're going to buy the Acoustic Spanner, and we're going to use it to trash one of his base tier hacks. So the hack is removed from the game. And that's an acquire bonus. Okay. We then refill. And we shuffle. And blue. I've got 4 stabbies, which is actually helpful because then I can move that way if I had a boot, which I don't. So instead, I'm going to kill the goblin twice to get 2 credits. It's not a terrible consolation prize. My Clank will be reduced, which means I don't put any out. My Stumble doesn't hurt me. And I then get 4 Glorious Skill. I could use an Acoustic Expander of my own. But the Telepad Technician is just good. It really makes the Telepass a lot more valuable for me. I mean, there's a chance that someone buys it just to fuck me over, which is definitely a thing that could happen. Could get the Information Broker instead. Yes, Don Uno. These are both good cards. And the problem with the Telepad Technician is if I don't have the Telepass, it's still useful because I can move very easily. But that's not always going to be a good thing. Yeah, I think it's actually useful. I think we're going to go ahead and buy the Telepad Technician. And then we're going to draw a new hand of 5 cards, and then we're going to go ahead and place this out. I knew this was going to happen. Both of them, one is chewable. Oh dear. Lord Eradicus is pretty mad, even though we really haven't done anything to him yet. 2 and 3. This is both good and bad. 25% of the black harmless cubes are now gone. That means eventually we're going to start getting into the ones that hurt us. Alright, Psychic Master, draw 2 cards. I get to draw another card, and I can trash a program. Goodbye, hack. Because I can play a card whenever I want to. No, I've already drawn the card. That's right, it's one less skill, but I can live with that. I am going to kill the goblin for $1. I can then move 1 space, and I have 5 skill with which to buy cards. Pretty sexy. 1 space for white is going to take them here. That's another credit. And then 5 skill. So, my skilled chum, what sort of card would be the best for us? Wound Beacon doesn't really help yet because neither one of us is injured. I'm going to get another acoustic spanner, and we're just going to start skimming through our deck. And goodbye, hack. And done. White then draws 5 cards. Make that 4 cards. And then we put out a new card, and it is the Entertainer. Definitely not the character from The Fifth Element, whose name I don't recall at the moment. Ooh. Renegade Hacker, trash my hack, please. I get 1 movement, and then I get 5 skill. We're going to go here, and I'm going to do my first hack. Notice these red spaces, again, your movement stops, but we do have our first half completed, and I get a bonus skill, so I actually get 6 skill this turn. I could get Don Uno. He's pretty fantastic. Or I could get the Helpful Prodigy and the Information Broker. Because Don Uno's ability only kicks in if you buy Contraband. I kind of think I'd actually rather have 2 cards, if I'm honest with you. The Entertainer is a source of money, which is pretty great. And I do want money. So yeah, we're going to take the Information Broker, and we're going to take the Entertainer. Fresh hand of 5 cards, please. And flip. And flip. Note if you ever get 2 of these, you always only get 1 attack. So I do draw 3 cubes. Actually, I should have shaken it up first, because otherwise it'll just pull out the ones that were just in there. And that's 2 damage for white. Oops, so the Clank doesn't go back in your bag, it goes over there. What is still in okay shape, but they definitely want to get that corrected when they have an opportunity. So, what really wishes she had the purple faction? At least the Phantom Agent's going to counteract the stumble, so that means they won't place any Clank out. And they do get 2 movement, which is maybe even more important. I think going to engineering would be really smart. You don't have $7, so you have 5. I'm going to go 1-2. Because my goal is to go up there next turn, get the major secret. Even if it means I take 2 more damage, it's worth it, in my opinion. So I then get 4 skill. And the Thieving Menace is incredible, but we can't afford him. Three skill but 1 Clank is not a great trade-off in my opinion. Not when I can get the helpful Prodigy. Although he is also worth 2 points at the end of the game. We can't ignore that. Yeah, I think we will grab him. And there's not anything to do with the 4th skill. With my final skill. So we flip. And we get another Phantom Agent. Draw 5 cards. And we proceed onward. With Bleu. Now, Bleu has 2 movement. And a Clank. Let's go ahead and put the Clank out so I don't forget. Because I guarantee that I will. He would heal a damage if he had any, but he doesn't. He could go there and just get the other minor secret. There's no law that says he can't get both. I think he will. He's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to go ahead and grab the other minor secret, which is a minor artifact, worth 3 points at the end of the game. It also, however, pisses off Erraticus, so we're getting a bit more dangerous now. That's a little red arrow means. As soon as you pick it up, it makes him angrier. I then have 4 skill. I think we're going to go ahead and grab that other Phantom Agent. That seems like a really great card for us. I then draw. Get a Shapeshifter. We shuffle, and we draw up to our hand size. We're not going to be moving next turn, which makes me sad. But at least I get to use my Information Broker, because I'll have another orange card that I'm playing. White. Acoustic Spanner. Would you like to discard, trash a card in our discard pile? Yes. Goodbye, hack. Oh, I was supposed to draw a card first. I could do it again. Yeah, I will happily trash. Is there another hack in the discard pile? There's an access, but I really don't want to be losing ways to move quicker. So I am going to trash the hack in my hand. Technically, you play it first, so you actually do get the skill. Oh, and I get to draw 2 more cards because of my Psychic Master. Hang on. Okay. So, counting the hack, that gives me 4 skill to buy cards. I have 2 movement and 2 swords. Oh, I already drew another one for the Acoustic Command. Did not? No, I didn't. There we go. And I reduced my Clank, but white doesn't have any. Damn. What a hand, right? Okay. We're going to murder the goblin, poor thing, and get another credit. Shit. Bringing us up to 6, 1 away from shopping at the market. I get 2 movement. Ooh, you know what? No. I'm going to put this back so that I can use one of my swords and not take damage. So I can use my sword to not take damage up here. So that's 1 movement. I then get to pick this major secret. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. Not only is that a power crystal, which helps some cards be more powerful, it makes all power crystals worth 3 points, which actually gives me a real incentive to get as many as I can. That's cool. So that was 1 space. I'm going to then hack to get 3 more credits. I can then move 1 more space if I wish. I'm going to take 2 wounds if I do it. I don't think it's worth it. Is it? Because if I can hustle and I can get over to engineering, that's the 2nd module. Actually, could have gone backwards and done the promenade with blue, but blue's going to the arena instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to soak the 2 wounds. I don't love it, but it's going to help us, I think, in the long run. And then I have 5 skill with which to buy cards. Sorry, 6 skill because I had the other one that got trashed. Because you can't trash it until it's in the play area, which means it goes into effect. I think that cost blue a skill earlier, but I'm not going to sweat it. We're going to take Don Uno. No, the Thieving Menace. I could move 3 spaces in 1 turn. That's massive. I have to do it. Then draw 2. Flip. And draw 3. There we go. Last but not least, we flip over, and we do get an attack by Lord Eradicus. We're still at 3 cubes, and that's a wound for blue. But the next time it goes up, it'll be 4 cubes. And that could be happening quite quickly. So if I'm blue, I'm a little bummed. I don't have any way to move. But I do get to draw the top 2 cards of my deck, and I get to draw 1 and discard 1. And I think that may help, so I'm going to do that first. I've got to take the Entertainer. So that's going to make 1 Clank. But I also get $1. So, say lovey. I then get 1 movement. So we're going to move here. I wish I had another $1, but I don't. Because if I had another $1, then I could shop at the market. But alas, I can't. It be like that sometimes. Wait a minute. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, no, I would need $2 more. I still get to kill the goblin for $1, though. That's fun. Poor Gobbo. Just keeps getting stabbed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skill. Oh, wait a minute. For each clank I make this turn, my turn isn't over till I bought my cards. That actually gets me $2. Absolutely. And that means starting next turn, I can shop at the market. Which means I can get that telepath I've had my eye on. We then flip. Look, it's Rigel from Farscape. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. 1, 2, 3. And now you can see how getting all those black cubes at the beginning is actually causing us problems now. It is definitely a bit of a concern now. Blue then draws 5 fresh cards, and that concludes Blue's turn. Back to white. White would normally make 2 Clank, but they have 2 cards that get reduced to Clank. Unfortunately, they have 1 card of each faction, which means they don't get any benefit from any extra benefit. But they do get to still move 2 spaces. So white is going to move 1. And before white goes any farther, they see how handy buying the master key could be. Because then they could get another crystal, right? And remember, they get 3 points every crystal. It's too easy. It's too good. So he goes there for 1. And he is going to cash in $7 and buy himself I've got infinite. Why don't I just delete them? And we're going to buy ourselves the master key. It's worth 5 points at the end of the game, but plus I can also go through any space that has a lock on it. Like this one. That was 1 movement. He's going to move a second time, because he has 2 move. And then I have 1, 4... I have 9 skill to spend. Damn. Okay. What do you buy with 9 skill? Good stuff, I hope. Wound to be gone has to be one of them, right? Because white is definitely being injured. So we get to heal as soon as we buy it. And this white cube just goes back into his supply of Clank. And that only costs 3, so he's got 6 more to spend. I think he's going to go ahead and buy Dawn Uno. It's only really great if he has Contraband, but he might have the money to get Contraband, so that's not a terrible decision there. He then draws 5 new cards, and we flip over 2 more adventure cards. It's the G-Do Laser Sword, LOL. Or this Space Skunk. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be Rocket Raccoon, but he's just a skunk instead of a raccoon. And I don't need to tell you what that is. If I do need to tell you what that is, well, I prefer to think you get Clankrous because you can't resist going whoom, whoom when you play it, but maybe you can. Maybe you're stronger than I am. I'm weak. We instantly get 2 Clank. I don't like that. It's too much Clank. But I can teleport to any teleport pad. in my module. The thing is, I don't wanna. I'm happy with where I am right now. I get one sword, which is worth exactly nothing. I don't get to move. I just get 5 skill. I can trash a program, however. What do I have in the discard? Goodbye, hack. And I get 5 skill. It's not nothing, it's just not an ideal hand when you want to really keep moving. Oh, man. That is so good. But I could also buy the collector and then shop in the market this turn. Which will let me then buy the telepass I want. I could do that and get a phaser. I think I will. So I'm going to buy Rogel. And I'm going to get a phaser. No, I'm not. I'm going to get the helpful prodigy. Sorry. I can buy from the market. I'm going to go ahead and spend 7 credits. And we're going to buy the telepass. Meaning I can teleport around as I see fit. Awesome. Do you know that in a 3 or 4 player game, there's 2 of each token, but in a 2 player game, there's only 1 of each. We're going to get ourselves 5 brand new cards. And then we're going to swap over. It looks like I'll get to move next turn with blue. That's always good. Oh... Blue gets to draw 2 cards. Actually, 4 cards. And then I get to draw another freaking card. Okay. So, Battle School Genius. And did I get a stumble? Yes. However, my Phantom Agent cancels that out. Oh, it's Kerrigan from StarCraft. I was trying to remember who that was meant to be. Cute. I have 2 stabby bits, but I also have 2 movement. So I'm just going to go right the way through here for 1. I get a major secret, which is a health potion for 2 health. What incredible timing. That's just brilliant timing. And I get another crystal. Because I'm going to hack. I place my last data cube. Like so. And I take my command code. But most importantly, Lord Eradicus gets PO'd. Now, bounty hunters do 1 damage to every player, but here's the worst part. They go back in the bag. So that's a permanent ticking time bomb. Sorry. I should not have put that in there. There you go. The bounty hunter doesn't go in until we draw Clank. And we're now drawing 4 cubes a turn. Because he got his command code. He still has 1 more move. But he can't go there because it would take 2 steps. So, oh well. He is going to trash his hack. And he doesn't have discard pile, so he still gets that skill point. He's going to get $1 from killing the goblin. No, he's not. He's going to kill the door sentinel. Because that gives him an extra movement, which is enough for him to move here. Brilliant. I didn't even see that door sentinel there. Oh, I never put out new cards? I didn't. Whoopsie. Okay. I then have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skill. I could buy the door hack and move 2 spaces. I mean, I'd only get to move 1 space. I could just soak a damage, get a major secret. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to soak a damage. Game. Yeah. So he gets to take this then. Which is another health potion, which means he would only actually soak 1 damage. Damn. And then he actually bought that. I don't know why I didn't actually pick it up. So that's 3. Plus he can spend another 6. He's going to take the Shapeshifter, and he's just going to lose the other card, but that's fine, because that's a badass card. And then 1, 2, 3. Cards discarded. We're going to draw 3, flip, slide over, and draw 2 more. Now, important thing to remember. I can now get into the command center with white. And yeah, I could grab this artifact in the hopes it'll get me back faster, but I don't have the telepass. It's actually going to take me a good bit longer to get out than it would take blue. That's not a bad thing. It's just something we have to consider as we're playing. Which is that it's going to just be more difficult for us to get out quickly. Okay. White's turn is now complete, and it's blue's turn, who's got 2 feet. I mean, blue always has 2 feet, but we are going to remove 2 Clank because I have 2 cards that do so. I really want to draw another card so I can try to move farther, so I'm going to go ahead and discard my little pass here, my multi-pass, and that would let me use the purple benefit, which lets me draw another card. Apropos, I can now move 3 spaces if I so desire. So we're going to go 1 to go here. And 2, 3 to go here. I'm going to grab this major secret, which is... I don't know what that is. What is that? It's a sonic grenade. Each of my opponents immediately makes 3 Clank. Yikes. So that's 3 Clank for white. Not my favorite major secret, but it's fine. I could hack this terminal. But 1 sword's not going to make a difference to me. Kill the security officer to reduce my Clank, but I don't actually have any. So I'm just going to kill the Gobbo and get another sword. Alright, another credit. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted that wrong, but it is 5, trust me. I don't know why I'm so terrible at counting. I graduated from kindergarten and everything. I promise. That crystal runner is something that white is desperately going to want. And so the question is, Do I want to stop them from getting it? And not when there's an information broker to be had. I think the information broker is a better card for us. Plus, I kind of feel bad for that Sonic Grenade, so, you know, I'm leaving that card for them to take. Okay, white. That is spicy, isn't it? Oh, it's 15, not 25. 25 is over there. That's still awfully good, though. White. Oh, perfect. So we're going to trash this card, and we're going to get a health for it. So white is now in tip-top shape. And because I trashed the card, I get 2 extra moves. So I actually get to move 5 spaces. Holy shit. Does white even want to move 5 spaces? So here's where white has to make a really important decision. Which artifact are they going to go for? I think it makes more sense for them to go either for the 15 or the 20. Because yes, the 10 is easy to get. But he doesn't have the telepath, which means it's actually the longest way out. So he's going to go 1 and take this for 2 credits. Wow, who could have seen that coming? 1, 2. We then go 2. I can't hack again. That's not an option for me. 3, 4. I want that major secret. But I don't want to stop there. Man. How can you make me choose, game? Major secrets are still so good, though. And it still would just be 2 more turns to grab the 20. So yeah, I think I will. I think I will end my turn here. What is that? 3 cards? Holy shit. Okay, that was 100% worth it. Oh, I could have gone 6 spaces. So I started... Where did I start? What? I started here. Because I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use this sword to stop it. Yeah, because I don't know how to count. It's because I forgot to count the ones on the side, so I forgot to move 6 spaces. That was so clutch right now. Okay. So that is his 6th space. He's going to kind of hang out there. And then next turn, he can go for the artifact. With 2 swords left, he doesn't like all the clank he's caused. He's going to kill the security officer. That removes 2 clank. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13? Wait, 6, 9, 10, 13. Yeah, holy shit, dude. And I can copy a card. Let's copy Don Uno to get another 3. That's 16. Damn. Because it'd be 3, 6, 7, 10, 13. And if I copy Uno, that's another 3. So that's 13. That's 16. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, that should have been refilled. I keep forgetting to do that. Sorry. With 16, I can buy anything I want. I'm gonna buy the Judo laser sword for 3. I'm gonna buy the Underworld Contact. I'm gonna buy the Crystal Runner. That's gonna be 7. I'm gonna buy the Space Skunk because I can. That's 10. And then, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put the Space Skunk back because I'm gonna buy a memory core instead. And that's gonna end my turn. And then draw 5. That was an insanely good turn. I feel pretty confident that was a very good turn. I don't know how we drew 4 cards and didn't get a single attack by Lord Eradicus, but I'll take it. So blue. Yeah, blue, you're gonna go... Oh, all players get a Clank, first of all. And he gets a second Clank, because fuck me. I get to trash a program, though. I don't have any, though. So, it's gotta be 2 Clank for blue, and 1 for white. I get 1 movement and 2 swords. I'm going to use that so I take no damage to go up here. I then draw a health potion. I will happily use my health potion. I think you have to. I don't think you can keep the health potion. Oh, you can discard whenever you want. Cool. That's handy. I'm then going to hack there. Thus getting my command card. And making Lord Eradicus a bit more testy. Now, incredibly important. This barricade makes the turbo lift basically hot garbage. So that is something we're going to have to watch out for. So these are movement and my 2 swords. You can use a telepad at any time, right? Yes, you can. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my telepad technician to go zip. And then I just on space. I'm then going to go zip. I can see that white has a ton of cards and some cool abilities. I need that 25-point artifact if we're going to have any chance in hell at winning this game. I then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skill to do a thing. What do we buy with 7 skill? Ah, yes, the professor, wink wink. This actually looks like it's 2 people. It's meant to be the doctor, obviously, but I also get that hat is Carmen Sandiego's hat. I wonder if that's intentional. You're trying to get both of them there. Yeah, I think we go ahead and buy the Professor. Because that's a really cool ability, because you can use your cards right away. Let me put it in the right person's discard area, though. And then let me draw my 5 cards. And let's flip over a new card. It's another security officer. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okie dokie. Over to white. So white's gonna get to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna wait to cause any clank, because there's always a chance, right, that I get a card that cancels out clank. So I gotta draw 3 more cards. Okay. So Crystal Runner, give me another crystal, please. Let me make sure there's actually only meant that there's meant to be 5 and not like less than that. How many crystals do you put out? All 5. Okay. Do I have any basic programs I want to trash? I mean, I could trash my access. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and keep all my cards. I do have to put 2 Clank out there. The memory cord is nothing for me now, but it's worth 5 points into the game. That's why I bought it. I can move 2 spaces. So I'm going to go 1. And pick up the artifact. Which instantly pisses off Lord Erraticus again. And this blockade goes over here. What this means is that the hyper lane stops here instead of stopping up there. There's only 1 move. I'm going to go 2 and take a damage because I can't afford to dick around. I've got to get out of here as quickly as possible. And plus, it's only 1 wound. I'm in pretty good shape right now. Actually, both of us are. I then have a mere 4 spaces with which to take some damage or buy some cards. Okay. What shall we buy, I wonder? I mean, the door hack would let me move 2 more spaces, which would be really helpful right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy the door hack. And I get to move 2 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, grab a minor secret. It's another movement, but I can save it. And right now I can't use it because 2 is going to stop me here. Oh no, I could go 2. And then I can go... Nice work, white. I get this boots potion. Do I have to use it right now? I don't. And I can't use it because I took the hyperlift. I'm kind of tired now. So that is white's turn, other than drawing 5 cards. And drawing a new adventure card. Okay. Bleu. We're going to go and use the information broker right now because I get to draw 2 cards and I can decide I can keep 1 and discard 1. I'm going to discard you and use this second information broker. Draw 2 more cards. Keep 1, discard 1. I'm going to discard the Entertainer. So, I am going to go 1, taking no damage, by the way. And then I'm going to go 2, so that next turn I can just jump in there, grab the artifact, and get out. You can only ever have 1 artifact, by the way. So we're now at... I've used all my moves, used all my stabbings. I then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there a super incredible card I might want to buy? I'm going to buy Memory Core, and I'm going to buy the Squawk Bot. I thought about getting the Android Runner, or Android Runaway, excuse me. But this thing is just so much better because it's another boot in my deck. I need every boot I can get to make sure that I can get back to the teleport pad and start getting out of here. Okay, so we're gonna replace, sorry. Oh, and I forgot, he is maximum pissed now because, oh no he's not yet. Not yet. We'll get Lord Eradicus itself, oh dear. We get Super Goblin if we defeat Lord Eradicus. That is pretty badass. What's less badass, though, is all these go into the bag, and then we draw 4 cards. 4 cubes. That's 1 white and 1 blue. Very important thing that happens at the end of the game, however. I need to mention this now because they're fast approaching it. Once somebody escapes or is knocked out, on every one of their turns, they draw 6 cubes every single time. Which means we want to basically leave as quickly as we can to each other, or there's not going to be a huge chance of success. They draw their 5, and blue is done. Next it's white. I don't have a way to trash cards, unfortunately. My Clank is counteracted, and I do get 1 chip. It's not nothing, it's a point at the end of the game. But I also get to draw 2 more cards. And I do eventually get 1. No, I don't get any Clank because those counteract. I can move 4 spaces, and I can copy a card. So here's my big issue. I'm going to have to stop no matter what. So it doesn't make sense to copy that card. I'll copy the Thieving Menace, but only because I want the extra 3 skill. So I'm going to get to move 4, 5, 6 spaces. I'm not going to go 6. I'm going to go 1. I don't have enough money to buy something from the market, do I? I sure don't. 2, 3. Grab a minor secret. It is 2 swords. That could be handy. And then 4, and I get a health potion, which I'm going to consume immediately. Glug, glug, glug. And I have to stop. I can't go any faster than that, unfortunately. That concludes that portion of my turn. I then get 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because I copied the Thieving Menace. If I copy a card, I get to copy... Is it just the benefit I copy, or... I think so. Yeah. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 3 is 14. Friends, it's all about the points right now. Oh, you got grabbed into that. That's why I wouldn't stack. How embarrassing. We're going to take 2 more memory cores. It might very well make a difference at the end of the game. And then I would draw 1... 4. Didn't buy any cards in that area, so that doesn't happen. Blue has only 1 boot, but 1 is enough. I also get to draw a card. And I also make 1 Clank. So let's make our Clank. Let's actually draw the card first. Yep, I got lucky. It's -2 Clank. So I get to go 1 space. And I'm going to grab the... Definitely not the Infinity Gauntlet. Wink, wink. I wish I had another movement, but I don't. Which is unfortunate. I can't fight Lord Eradicus because... Yeah. He is maximum pissed, though. And I only get 3 skill and 2 swords. I'm going to go ahead and kill the Gobbo because I don't have any other use for it. And then 3 skill. I think we grab Boldly Go. Because I can't afford the Android Runaway, alas. We need to move very quickly, though. That's going to be my turn. And we're going to draw 4. I've got some decent movement next turn. Maybe not a huge amount, but we've got a decent amount. It's 3 spaces. It's enough to basically go 1, 2, and then soak 2 damage. That's what's going to happen, I think. I can tell you that with all confidence. Not team. Change the color. Okay. So Psychic Master, we're going to draw 2 more cards. I got the Acoustic Spanner, and I've got the Access Program. And I got a Clank. Make my noise. So here's a $1 million question. I would get 4 movement this turn, but I would have 1 movement card permanent on my deck. Is 4 movement enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as long as I get 2 movement... Oh, no, because it does take 2 more. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm going to trash this access module. So that's going to basically give me 4 movement this turn. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. We got his secret spaceship plans. Very nice. I do have my boot potion I could discard, but there's really no point. Because it takes 2 to leave. So that's fun. Oh, I didn't draw a card for my Acoustic Spanner. And that actually removed the Clank I just got. And I get to draw another card. Okay, now that boot potion does matter. So we're gonna drink it and use our last 2 movement. We hop on the escape pod. Whee! And we have escaped the ship. I am gonna buy 1 more memory core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can only buy 1. That's fine. Okay. And then any Clank in the air gets removed. It doesn't matter. And they're just going to discard their entire hand. White is no longer going to take turns. Instead, every time they take a turn, we just pull 6 cubes out of the bag. Okay. So it is now Blue's turn. Unfortunately, I make 2 Clank and get $2. I guess that's not nothing. I could add up White's points right now, but I'd rather wait and see how things turn out. That's going to be 2 more Clank, though. Oh, and these black cubes go over there. I can move 3 spaces, which is perfect. I wish I had a sword, but I don't. But that's all right, because I can go. Yeah, I can't fuck around. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and eat the 2 damage. Because then I can go. Boop. And that gives me a fairly straight shot to another escape pod. But really, as long as I get to the cargo bay, I have very little to worry about. I just won't get the extra 20 points. That actually could be the difference between winning or losing. I then get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there a card here I would like to purchase? The Android Runaway could be useful if it comes up. I don't think it will, but it could be. I'm not going to bother buying a phaser because I really don't care. And that happens. So we discard our hand. Okay. And we draw a new hand of 5. I am not going to switch over to white because there's no point. Instead, white's just going to... Oh, do we put everything in the bag first? Yes, I do. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That went incredibly lucky for blue. Although blue is definitely in a lot of trouble. And then those go back there. Those go there. Back to blue. Blue wants movement. Blue doesn't have movement. Yes, I can teleport to a telepad, which is amazing and accomplishes exactly nothing. I guess I'll go 1 and collect $1. I have 3 blades. I'm not in a security checkpoint, alas. I'm gonna kill the goblin for $1. I could trash a program. I will do that if I can find a hack. Yeah, goodbye. My card, dude. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to buy memory core. Then I discard my hand. And I draw 5. Are you absolutely shitting me right now, game? White draws 6 cubes. It only takes 4 to kill blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 damage for blue. I did draw 6 cubes, right? I did. Okay. That's 3 for blue. If blue takes 1 more damage, it's game over. And the problem is they have 1 movement, not 3, 1. And the red cubes go right back in the bag. Oh my gosh. Well, it's their turn now. And he just caused 2 more Clank. He does heal 1. That's not nothing. He can move there without taking any damage. He could then... Oh gosh, this might have saved him. He's gonna buy the med kit. Now, if you consume the med kit, do you not get the points? Yes. Okay. Heal that 2 damage then. Alright, hand, I need to see a bunch of boots if blue's gonna have even a chance at winning this game. Come on, show me the boots. I fucking hate you. Game. Alright. These go into the bag, and white's gonna draw 6 cubes. Again, 4 kills blue. There we go. So, blue scores exactly 0 points. Because I didn't make it to even the cargo bay module. I was so bloody close. I didn't have enough boots in my deck. And that's what really sucks. So, blue did... I mean, blue would have gotten a decent score, I think. But I think white was going to win anyway. Just for the sake of argument, let's count up the points. So we're going to do white score. Oh, it's doing that, is it? Okay. So let's grab the manual and let's bring it over here. I've been feeling that white destroys blue anyway, even if white did make it to the end, just because of some of their abilities here. Okay. So first, white gets their artifact. which is, of course, worth 20 points. That's 20. They get points from any other tokens. That's going to be another 25, 32, because it's 25 and 7 is 32. And 9 is 41. That puts white at 61. Any credit shits they have 4 left. That's 65. And here's where white runs away and hides, I think. Right. We're going to put the whole deck into the discard pile. 3, 4, 9. No, yes. 9, 12, 13, 18, 20, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 32, 37. So white finishes with 102 points. If I got the math wrong, of course, please let me know in the comments. I think if I switch to blue, it'll actually change the text to blue. It doesn't. Oh well. So remember, blue's actual score is 0 points because blue did not make it back to the cargo bay. Let's discard everything and put it into the draw pile. So remember, my guess is that blue wouldn't even have been close, even if they'd gotten everything. So 30. Oh, sorry, 25 for artifact, plus another 13 is 38. I did count the telepass, yes I did. Okay. Or the master key, sorry. So that's 38 for blue, just based on that. Plus, blue has $2 in their play area for a total of 40. And then we're going to count the deck. 2, 5, 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 28, 29, 30, 32, and that's it. 72. Now, of course, do consider that blue could have made their own escape pod, which would have added another 20 points, making it 92 to 102. Were any of these worth points? I was worth another 3, and that would have been 2 more points. So, actually, if blue had made it out, blue would have finished with 99 points. $99? 97. Sorry, 97 points. That's only 5 off of white. So even though this game looked like it wasn't even close, blue's card buying really earned them a bunch of points. Not to mention drawing a couple of lucky minor artifacts. And then, of course, they ended up with the 25 and not the 20. So yeah, the difference ended up only actually being 5 points. Of course, in the reality, the score is 102 to 0, which is obviously not close. But yeah, that is it for Clank in Space. Of all the deck builders I own, I have to rank this in the top 3. If you said, Avi, I demand that you choose, you must pick your absolute favorite of all time, I'd probably say Clank Legacy. I love Legacy games, and that pushes it into the top 3 for me, to the number 1 for me. But there are some other really incredible deck builders that I have. Number 2 would probably be Dune Imperium. And this is number 3, without a doubt. If you gave me 5, I'd add a couple of other games I have that will be appearing on the channel later on. I'm excluding Magic the Gathering, by the way. I'm deliberately not picking that because it's not a deck builder in a board game sense. Star Realms is really great. I backed on Kickstarter. It's not official release yet. I backed Hero Realms, which is Star Realms but fantasy themed. I'm pretty excited about that one. Yeah. So yeah, it's really, really clever in their design. Really clever. And it is basically Clank, but the different extra flavor elements really push it over the top, in my opinion. Which is why I don't even own the original Clank. I see no reason to own it. I already have Clank Legacy, which is just better. And yeah, Clank's got a bunch of expansions, but I think if you just add the content from Clank Legacy all together once you finish with all the scenarios, we're talking a much better value in terms of Clank Legacy. What I am delaying right now I'm trying to remember what the game next week is going to be because it's actually a new batch. So I'm quickly trying to see how I can look that up. Oh. Select drafts in the top right in the Twitter app. Okay. I don't see what you're talking about, dude. Like, I am positive it's in here somewhere. I pick tweet. No, I don't want to do that. I'll just look it up on my computer, so I'm going to be back in just a moment. Thanks. So our next episode is going to be Machikoro, Bright Lights Big City, which is a lovely little dice game that I think you'll really enjoy. But until next time, this has been Avguardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.